cards. It just gives you an idea and inspiration. That's all. There's nothing to be scared about.
Just gets you thinking, doesn't it?
Well, see how mine goes and then actually have an open mind about doing it.
Yeah.
No, I'm alright. Thanks, though.
That's all you need. Never mind. That's all you need. Okay. I've had very scary people that have been scared of this, and they've come through and they've been fabulous.
Even Pie's going to do
I'm
it.
fabulous.
Pie's
So,
going to do it.
Yeah.
there you go. Right.
Oh, wow.
I would like you, Morgan, to pick me at least 6 cards anywhere you would like to. Anywhere at all, randomly. But keep them face down. You happy with ones you've got?
Yep.
Right, as you can see, there's a couple of them coming out here, so I'm going to pull them out for you because they need to be red. Okay. I have that one as well, that it seems to be coming out. And this one.
So you
here.
think they've come out for a reason?
Yes. Sometimes when you have the cards and they fall out or they flip over, you've got to read them because they override your reading. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So would you pass me your cards? If that's okay with you. Fabulous. Okay. Now I'm going to put them around that way because that's the order that you have them in. Okay. So relax, chill, don't worry about anything. Now, what I will say to you, what I got coming here in the car was, don't forget we are not medically trained.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if anything medically comes in, I will mention it, but you've got to go in the right direction, as in medical.
Yeah.
First thing I got was your right knee. So are you having a problem with your right knee, or have you pulled any muscles in your knee? Either playing football or playing with a ball of any shape or sort.
Is it your right knee?
Can you get traffic jams and stuff like that? Or I've hurt my left knee.
Okay, so...
No, but I've had problems with my knees since I was a kid, and my right one is the one that hurts the most.
Because as I came here, you know, today, my knee was playing up and it wasn't my knee, so to speak. So I know you've got a problem there. So if you're playing football or anything like that, you're going to go, hang on a minute, my knee's gone. Or you're limping.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've got to rest up on your knee. Okay,
Right,
so
okay.
you've got to keep that, be careful with your knee. That's what I was
Right,
going to
okay.
say. There isn't a problem or
Yeah.
a situation, but just keep an eye on it. And I kept getting football, and when I come here, I seen the goalpost and thought, well, that would make sense.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't tell you before because I'm waiting for this reading to come
Right,
out.
okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And you're very family orientated as well.
Yep.
Your family's the world to you.
Yep.
Okay, and it doesn't matter, as long as my family's okay, I'm going to keep an eye on my family.
Yep.
Siblings, everybody as well, because you, wherever you are, you want to do the best for them. And that's the way you are. And it's like you're giving them a share of yourself, but you've got a share of what you've gained. So
Yeah.
does that make sense
Yeah, it
to
does.
you? And you're looking after them. Okay, now they don't want to take anything away from you, so it's their privilege, but it's also a privilege for yourself.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you? So it's all good.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
all good, but also you've got good people around you at the moment as well. But there was a time when you didn't. You had to sort of segregate people, okay, that either rubbing off you a bit wrongly, but now you've got the right connections around you,
Right.
okay? And also, what I'm getting for a turn the cards over, are you thinking of a holiday? Or, because I keep getting America with you, and going the States, and I keep getting Miami, okay?
Might just go and build Lego.
Yeah, no, stay there, Jake, stay.
So-
Yeah, we were meant to be going to Miami, but we are going to the States, yeah.
Okay, but you're still going to Miami, even if you're not quite had it booked, you are definitely going.
Are you telling me that?
I'm telling you that, yes, but you are definitely going. Even if you've bypassed it or said we're not going or plans are changed, you're definitely going. Even if it's a quick visit, you're definitely going. Okay, and there's other places you want to go, and I do see Las Vegas with you, having a bit of a free-for-all
Las Vegas.
with all the machines and
After what
everything.
Chaz was saying.
Leaking all our announcements here.
So, yeah, so that's there for you. But I do feel, and obviously because I don't know a lot about you, you are going to start making waves in America. or blogging or doing something, or I've arrived, I'm here.
Yeah.
You're young enough to do that, and again, you're bright enough to go, you know, as far as you want to go with it, but you're with the right people now.
Okay.
And because of where it's taken you, you're rubbing shoulders with the right people, so they want to be around you as well. And because you've done a programme and you've got a little bit of a status more with it, it's like they want to be your mate. They want to be around you, okay? So there's a lot coming in, and there's a lot of, you've got loads of ideas in your head.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, let's go. Because even when you sleep, you're like, hang on a minute, I've got to wake up, I've got to write this down, I've got this, I've got that, I want to go. Okay, so you're being given this, and your brain doesn't stop.
No.
Because it is bouncing around like a bouncy ball.
Yeah.
Because you know what you want to do, but it's not here yet. So it's about yourself, okay, and going forward. So there's either a new business venture coming up or new contracts to sign for you. And they're going to be appearing quite soon, within the next couple of weeks. Contracts.
Yeah.
And I do feel there's a product that you're going to be asked to look with or promote.
Right,
Or
okay.
you're going to be behind it, okay? So I'm not sure what that's about, but there's something there for you to do. So contracts and new beginnings for you is coming. So transmutation means a lot of changes are going on, and it's a bit dizzy at the moment for you. So there's a lot going on,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, where am I going with this? You know, what's happening? So a lot is going on, but you're quite focused and you're quite balanced with it.
Okay.
Even if you worry about it, you're being brought back down to earth a little bit by your friends and family. So you're not going off on one at the moment. So it's all good around you. So you're quite grounded.
Yeah.
And grounded means got your feet on the floor. You know, you're not getting carried away with things as well. You got, as I said, you've got good people around you as well. But you've got good business ideas as well that you're not really putting together yet. But you're thinking about it, but you're in your comfort zone at the moment, and it's time for you to step out of it.
Okay.
Okay, and don't worry. So there's your ideas and your inspiration. Material harvest is the field is ready for you. Any ideas, any situations, it's ready for you to plant. So symbolically saying is, it's whatever you want to do, it's the right time for you to do anything. Now, who's in property? Because I keep getting property around you.
I wouldn't say I'm in it, but I've recently bought my mum and her sister a house.
Fabulous, because I keep getting properties with you and making it more of stability and there. But I do see someone either going into the building trade or the business trade as a business as well. So watch for that as well as there's still more to be done with that as well. So keep an eye on that. I keep getting New York with you as well. So do you understand either wanting to live there or taking time there? New York?
Yeah, we're meant to be going there soon.
Okay, because I keep saying I can't wait. They're giving you the big apple and going, I need to go, and I can't wait to see the yellow taxis and have a whale of a time. But you are definitely going. But even though you're doing a lot at the moment, they're saying to you, you've got the sacrifice card, which means try not to think about everybody else's needs before your own. Okay, because you've got such a big heart, you really have, and you're giving to everybody, and you'll go, I'll sort myself out later, I'll be all right, or it's me later on. It's time for you to think about yourself and what would you like, what are your needs, and you might turn around and say, well, if everyone else is happy, I'm happy, and that's good. But you have got needs and wants, but as well as helping everybody else, I feel you need to help yourself as well.
Yeah.
And that's coming in as well. So at the moment, everything's going as it should do, and it's happy days. It really is.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people coming, and there's a lot of people going out of your life at the same time. So it's a bit very, very busy.
Yeah.
So a lot going on for that. But sometimes, do you feel like you want a bit of time to yourself?
Sometimes, yeah.
And you want to shut the world away and go, leave me alone and let me do my own thing.
Yeah.
I'd put the telly on and just watch the telly and be happy and content, because that's coming in as well. So not all the time, because you like people around you, but they're telling you it's time for you to have time for yourself, because there's a lot of paperwork for you to go through and a lot of signing, and you might go, oh, I'll do that tomorrow, I'll do that the next day. But some of it is very important for you to sign now. And this is what it's about. So a little bit of peace and tranquility won't do you any harm. Okay. Now the other thing is, I keep getting swimming around you. So, but this is for muscles. So I don't know whether you've been a bit achy in your arms and in your shoulders, or there's someone close to you. But I feel I need the water to sort of ease the body a little bit. So would you understand this?
Not in particular, no.
Right, would you keep an eye on that? You know, when you overdo things, or you've done a bit too much exercise or anything like that, it's just to get the relaxation of the water, to give that a bit of soothing on it. Now, it may not be you, it could be someone close to you. So again, watch for that to come in as well, but it's all good. Now, financially and material changes are all going on around you, and it's, like I said before, a bit dizzy. Everything's going on and you're going, well, I don't know whether I'm coming or going, backwards or forwards, because everything's happening so quick, so fast for you. And all of a sudden it's got busier and busier and busier. And you're like, hang on, let me mind catch up with everything as well, because everything's going on. Now, this card also says you've got loads of different directions for you to go in, new directions you're already in, but also stepping out of your comfort zone as well. So rather than ignore all of them, think about it. It could be to your ability. You know, it's there for you for the taking. And again, I'm getting sportswear with you as well. Either, you know, like, could be football tops, it could be shorts, it could be all sorts of things where you're in front of it. A bit like, you know, you get the, like, well-known footballers in front of a logo. Well, I'm getting you in front of that as well. So there's a lot that people are coming up for you. Everybody wants you, which is good. But at the time, you can't do everything in one go. So pace yourself, okay, for what's going. But also, when there's a lot going on, do you find yourself a little bit overwhelmed?
Yeah.
Because I'm getting you overwhelmed, but you're not one to share it publicly. You keep it a little bit closed off. And sometimes when you've got a lot on your mind, you're like, well, I'll keep that to myself and I'll sort myself out. But that is called trapped in your own fear. So if you worry about something and you don't tell anybody how you feel, nobody's to know. It's only you that's dealing with it. So sometimes it's better to be a bit more open. And let's say, you know, when people say, you know, how's your day been? Well, it's not too great today. It's sharing your feelings and being quite open with it as well, rather than going, I'm fine, I'm okay.
Yeah.
That's all it's about. You know, don't be worried about being open with it as well. You know, that's there too. And also, sometimes in life we get a lot of conflict. So would you understand where there's a bit of a breakdown of communication somewhere around you? I don't feel family, and I don't feel close friends.
Not that I can think of.
Right, well, conflict can mean, you know, and defeat means, you know, that there could be something going on around you, maybe that you're not aware of. So when it comes up, it's just like a bit of an issue or a problem, but it's not something that we can't deal with. So it could be with signing contracts or something you haven't agreed with, but it's nothing that can't be resolved.
Right, okay.
So when it comes in, you might say, let me go away and think about it. Then I'll come back and tell you.
Yeah.
So give yourself a couple of days grace to think about something. Don't be rushing into things, because I'm being told you can be random as well. You see, so I'm going to get it now.
Yeah.
You know, and that's all that means. And it says, you know, before you rushing into anything, wait, because you might go out and get something and thought, what did I get that for? I've already got one of them. So it's it's simplified there for that reason as well. Now, would you understand either a grandfather or a great-grandfather on spirit side?
Yeah.
Because he's been around you and he's very proud of you. And he's put his hand on his chest as to say, you're very well loved, you're very well thought about, and he's given you lots and lots of love. But you had a really close bond as you were growing up, and he says, I'm always with you. Think of me and I'm there. And in your times of need, and especially with a certain TV programme, he's been around you. And he's the one that's pulled you up when you went down. Very, very proud man. Very proud man. And even though the family's there, sometimes we need a bit of inspiration, and he's the one that wants to bring that to you. And he's bouncing all around you, but he says, remember me the way I was, not the way I went. Very, very proud man. And I will say that. I'm very proud of you, of who you are and where you're going. And he said, you made us some tough stuff. And that's what he's saying. And he goes, doesn't take a lot to push you down, because you get back up again and you come up fighting. And he said, you're a good one. You're a good one. And he said, your heart always comes first through. Always. And again, I've got a grandmother as well that comes through, you know. Now this could be either a grandmother or great-grandmother that comes through for you. They're all there for you, and everyone's there. Now, is one of your sisters, both sisters are good, but is one of them got more of your heart? You know, they both have, because I feel, for whatever reason, very, very special.
Yeah.
Very, very, I go that little bit further than what I normally would, but I want to over-exaggerate, because I feel I need to give out more. And they're so blessed. They're all blessed. You're all blessed. And again, that goes without, you know, saying too much about that. You love all your family 200% or more, but it just takes that extra special one to get that little extra. But it's all good for you. Now, you do a lot of thinking as well, and you overthink and you overanalyze, and sometimes you go, oh, what am I doing that for? But everything's good for you as well. But like I said, take time for you and take time to get things organised or sorted out. Because sometimes, because you're on a time limit, you rush. And they're saying to you, well, you haven't had time to think about anything. So it's about you now. And I am getting unsettled sleep around you. You know, like waking up different times of the night and think, oh, what time is it?
Yeah.
Double digits, you know, it could be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. But have you noticed you're very spiritual yourself?
Not really, no.
Okay, most people are, but they don't always think it. Now, you're very what I call clear sentinel, which is the gut feeling. So, you know, when people say they trust the gut, you've been given that because you do trust your gut. But when you go against it, you go, I knew I should have trusted it. I knew I've done the wrong move. I should have went there. So it's about you now. So your gut is the main area, you know, with your head and your gut. Trust it a bit more.
Okay.
It won't let you down, okay? It's been proved that medically. So again, it's there for you as well. Okay, so watch for that. I'm changing this a little bit, but who's talking about a ghost hunt or a paranormal night? Because we're talking about going on one and seeing what it's like, because it's a bit different. And also because I want to see what it's all about.
Yeah, one of my mods, Lee, has said we should go on one for like a stream.
You should. To be fair, I feel with the good friends, I know a certain series contacted me and said, oh, we'd like to do a paranormal night. And I said, well, why not? You know, do it for charity. And that's how I feel it is. And I feel if you do a charity event and get different people along, it's like something that needs to happen. And when it does, you're going to be quite surprised at the response for it. And then it might even turn into a regular thing for you, you know, say twice a year or something like that, different locations. But I feel, should you do that, you're going to travel further and further afield. So you could also travel with that, or different countries. So it's not out the equation, and it is there for you. So it's all about success, but there's new interest for you as well. You're widening your horizons, and whatever you do turns to gold. And it's about you now and going forward. But there was a time before any of this that you thought to yourself, what am I meant to do? Where do I go with all of this? What do I want to do as a job? Or, you know, you're not a shop worker, you're not one of these people, you had to be different, you've always been different. So you've never followed, you know, the traditional route, so to speak, because you've got that calibre where you've got more going for you. And that's what this is about. So it is about yourself, but at the time when this was, you've made an impact, and the impact has paid off for you now, but you're so glad that you've done what you've done.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to change.
No.
Sorry, you're going to stay exactly the same as you are. You're a free spirit, you know, you don't follow categories or conform. That's not you. You are meant to do what you're meant to be doing, because you're a bit of a variety, I want to say, of things. I don't want to put you in any category, okay? But you're there, and it's for you. And have you been asked to do a sports programme?
Not officially, but there's talks of something like that, yeah.
You will, okay. I'm not sure what it is, because I don't know what sports programmes are out there.
Yeah.
But what I will say, watch where you're approached, okay. And I'm seeing contracts around that as well, coming in. That's if you want it, but even if you don't know a lot about it, you'd be glad to be asked. And I'm seeing sporting legends with that. And it may be people that you've looked up to and you think, oh, guess who I'm sitting next to? So, you know, you'd be quite made up who they are, but there's a lot of banter. You know, you've already been around one legend. Let's just say there's more to come.
Okay.
More to come. And you'd be quite happy when they do. So doors of opportunity are coming in for you. And again, choices, directional, it's saying to you there's a lot of movement going on around you. So all these doors here are different areas that you can go through. But it's up to you how and when you go through them. You can go through every single door that you want. There's opportunities left, right and centre here, but they're all different. I don't want to say they follow the same path.
Yeah.
They are in a different area, and you might find yourself going, well, I haven't done that before. I think I'd like this. So, you know, the areas that it's opening up is going to open up more for you. But I do get you going on a boys' holiday as well, I will say, a lad's holiday. But I want to say the likes of Mexico and places like that, and Thailand. So I do feel you can have a ball with that one as well, because I feel I want to go, I want to get in the water. We've talked about it so many times, so there's a lot of laughter with that. But it's like, Mexico, here we come.
I mean, we've saved money on a trailer.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're definitely going. But who's talking about the mobile home and a bit of travelling as well? Okay, because they want to either rent a home or buy one, get on it.
I was speaking to someone about them going to do that in America.
Because I do feel, again, either getting one of those and doing your streaming on one, and the antics and what you're doing and where you're going and who you're meeting, different areas, different foods, different locations, everything.
Yeah.
But I feel that is another area in itself. It's not, so again, that's separate.
Yeah.
So watch for travelling also, but not just Mexico.
Yeah. Do you remember when our mums were around? We did that thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So it's definitely there for you. So your intuition is going. It really is going for you, but there's a lot to be going on. So your third eye is, you know, when people talk about the third eye, that's your intuition. Yours is getting a lot stronger, even though you're saying, you know, I'm not that psychic, but you are, because you wouldn't be doing what you're doing now, because your intuition is pushing you an awful lot, but it's helping you as well. You do need to get your sleep pattern in order, because you worry too much, okay? And it is waking you up, and also because your third eye is open, your spiritual side, that'll keep you awake as well.
Yeah.
You know, because you're getting woken up by your family on spirit time, because on their level there's no time.
Right.
So as I said, it's there for you, but you just need to get into routine if you can, to get your sleep back in order. And again, once you've done it, you'll be fine, you'll be okay, you'll get everything there for you. Now then, there's a fertility card. Now, when I get this card, you know, especially a female, it means something else, but obviously it's not. But it's also saying that watch around you, there could be someone pregnant or news of a pregnancy somewhere.
Yeah.
And there's talk of twins somewhere along the line that's coming in. But also, I've got to say, there's also either a new relationship coming in, or you're going to hear of something really good. Now, not saying it's yourself, it could be somebody around you, but everything's coming together in that area. So watch out for that. And it's the right time. Very much the right time for this to happen. But everything's in balance because the heart, it's green. Okay, everything's balancing out. And I've got to give you the sign of Libra. Okay, Libra is the October birthday, so I feel October is going to be quite important. And so is the star sign of Leo, which is the August. So them couple of months are going to be very important for you.
Okay.
Watch out for, especially signing contracts as well. Okay. Now, who's going to the dentist? Who's on about a toothache or something to do with a tooth or a checkup?
Bino's got toothache.
Someone's got something wrong with their tooth, okay, so they need to get that sorted,
Really?
okay?
Yeah.
And that one, by the way, is my sister's trying for a baby.
Is she?
Yeah, she won't need IVF, by the way, even if she goes that, but it's there, okay? But it's coming quicker than what you think, so you'll be made up with that. Now, again, has there someone that's tried for a child that's lost one?
Yeah, my mum.
Okay, because they're still on spirit side, but they're still there and they grow up on spirit side. So even though it's a loss, it's not a loss because on spirit side they've gained that energy, they're still there. So you might actually find around you, have you noticed little feathers being dropped? Now this could be little tiny fluffy feathers, you know, not necessarily the big ones.
Not the unusual.
Okay, watch where they will be dropped now and again. It's just to let you know. I know, but I'm just letting you know I'm okay. That's all that's about, okay? And again, from your family, they can be dropped as well. And also, when you hear music, when you hear certain songs and you get that song that's in your head and it keeps going on, that also can indicate someone from spirit letting you know the words, that them words are meant for you. There's been a lot of strength, but you've had a little bit of an adjustment to be done. Like when you come out the jungle, you've had to sort of readjust to things, but it's made you realise what you've got now and how good it is. So there's a lot of reality kicking in for you and what you need for you and the people you love around you. So it's quite good. You're on a firm foundation now, so it's all there for you, okay? There is no problem, so don't worry about that. Everything's going to go up, but at the moment, I feel there's a lot of opportunities coming in, but you need to sit back and go, hang on, let's deal with one at a time, because there's like a dozen coming in and you're a little bit overwhelmed with it. You need to go, hang on, let me deal with one at a time for there. But you will come out in order, you know, prioritise what is the most important to you first and then work through your list as well, okay? Now, would you understand where either somebody's not being honest with you or not being as open as they should be? I should say that, really.
I suppose I wouldn't know because they're not being honest.
Right, well, what it is, you got the truth card, and the truth card is if there's been something, not necessarily now, it could have been something in the past that you wanted answered to. Truth is coming out, but trust your gut with it.
Right.
You will be told something, but it will make sense to you and go, oh, that'll make sense from them. So don't be worrying about getting answers, you know, to questions you want to know. They will come in time. So truth will come out as well. Prosperity begins. Again, it's about you. It's about your career. It's you planting new seeds for the future. It's about going forward. It is coming in. So whatever you do now is going to be prosperity. It's all going to come in for you as well. And the balance, so basically it's a healthy bank balance and going forward as well. But be careful with what you invest in and what you're doing. So don't know whether you're thinking about investing in different things or investing in different areas. Check it out, or get someone to check it out for you. But it's there, but it will be a bonus for you as well. Now, do you like a little bit of a gamble now and again? Either scratch cards or lottery or casinos or anything like that?
Yeah, there's these like football cards that is effectively gambling.
Okay, right, well, you've got a bit of money coming back. There's a little bit there and it's going to accumulate, okay? So this is the Wheel of Fortune, which means money's coming your way. Okay, so it's going to build and build. What you do with it is up to you. Yep. So it is there for you. But are you thinking of either more sports equipment or more to do with the gym or having more equipment in that type of area?
Yeah, there's something there.
Okay, and it's all to do with health. I don't just want a running machine, like a hydro pool or something like that, that you can get in that affects all the body and everything. So it's there. So, and effectively, even though the money's coming in, it's also going out at the same time. Mm. But it's for you, but you will get something from it as well. Okay, so it's there. Now, I have got to ask this, and I don't normally ask, are you in a relationship at the moment?
No.
You've got one coming. You've got one coming and you've got harmony with it. And I will tell you is, it will be a friendship first before it's a relationship. Because I feel you don't trust a lot of people. And I'm not going into the past because of that. Mm. And there will be a friendship first until you get to know them 100%. And once you've got that under control, it's only then that you can go into the relationship, because it's definitely there, because you're not going to be on your own. You've got as I said, it's coming for you. Okay, now don't think about looking online or anything like that. I don't feel it's there. I come in your company. Whether you visit somewhere, go somewhere, that's when it's come in. It could also be here now, but you're not realised it. But it's definitely around you, okay? And again, the balance is there for you, so stop worrying about it. Now, in your life, you have had a lot of highs and lows and losses and deep times, but you've come across it, but you tend to keep them quite private. You don't want, as I said before, the world and his wife to know, and that's fine, that's fine. But sometimes we need to open up, because you like to keep everything closed. And don't let anybody get too close or get into feelings and emotions as well. But that's fine too. And is there anyone around you that's got either irritation, and we touched on the fertility side, again, I feel it's more gynae that's either being checked out for someone that's close to you. But
what's gynae?
Pardon?
What's gynae?
Your tummy area,
okay.
when you're having children and things like that, checking out gynecological, women's type things.
Okay.
So someone's getting tests and
exactly
checks
what that is.
and, making sure everything's in working order and everything. But they're going to be fine, and there's victory and success around them. So not long to wait. And when they do, there'll be celebrations and parties around that, because I feel it's needed and it's going to come in very strongly. But at the moment, with this situation, it's a waiting game. That's what it is at the moment, but it's very strong. It's just about going forward as well. Okay. Sounds a bit strange what I'm going to ask you, Morgan, but do you know anyone that used to play a game like backgammon or cards that had either peanuts or coins or something they used to play with rather than money? Or do you remember going back with someone in the family doing this?
Not me in particular, but I've heard stories about someone in my family.
Okay.
Auntie Julie, she's called. Okay.
It's like, it's not actual money, but it's like peanuts or counters or something like that, just to say, well, a bit like Monopoly money, a bit like that. That's what I keep getting. But it's a memory for you as well, and they're bringing that in. And going back, would you understand either a grandmother or an elderly lady that used to have what I call a china cabinet with like a tea set in? Like cups and plates and all type of things like this.
Yeah, I'd say my nana does, or she did, sorry, in the old house.
Yeah, it's like they're on display. Like, you know, if it was a special day, the tea set come out. And we'd have the cup and saucers, but if it wasn't, it stayed there. It was only on special occasions like birthdays and celebrations it came out, so I'm getting that as well. So watch for that as well. And I'm also getting you going to London. So again, you've got to go to London for something as well. Okay, now people around you, would you understand where there's someone around you that needs a bit more of your support or a bit of help and guidance?
Yeah.
That's had a lot going on, because, you know, they need the emotionally withdrawn, that means pulled away from everything, that needs a little bit more support. So they just need a shoulder to lean on, and that's yourself. So it's all good as well. Now, authority means, like I said before, legal documents that you're going to have to sign, but there's nothing to worry about as well. And I've got to talk about someone's back. So who's got the problem with the back and the top of the neck here, or has pain? And it clicks, the neck clicks.
Not too sure.
Would you ask parents around parents? Because I feel it's not yourself. I feel it's around parents or grandparents. I feel that's around, that's in the living. So just keep an eye on that as well. But I keep getting someone's the sore foot as well. Either overusing the foot or the sole of the foot's a little bit sore. So keep an eye on that. Now you're being told the sacral chakra, again, gut feeling, trust, there's a lot of things coming in. I keep getting all these contracts around you and a lot of paperwork to be signed as well. So again, it's there. Now, bit strange, do you understand why I keep getting a zip line around you? You know when you go in the jungle or the forest and you've got a zip line and you go through, because they keep taking me to South Africa for something. I'm talking about that because I'm seeing safari and zip lines, but I want a bit of an adventure holiday. You know, like rock climbing and things like that. So will you watch where you're being asked to go on one?
Yeah.
But it's definitely there for you as well. And who's been looking at jewellery? Like chains and bracelets as well. Now I want to say gifts more than anything else.
I mean, I went to go and look at some, but I didn't end up doing it.
It's like either for a family member, or you'd like to have it, or you've seen a medallion or something. You know, it's just a piece of jewellery. It could even be a ring, but I'm just getting jewellery around you. So again, when you watch, you're going to see something, I really like that, I want to wear that. But when it goes on, it's staying on as well. So again, will you watch for that as well? Okay. And just for a pull back from things, has anyone asked you to do, you know, when people have their hair cut or shaved off for charity, has anyone asked you to do that?
Yeah.
To shave your hair off?
Yeah, that's
because,
if would I do it or not?
Okay, because it's like for charity and getting sponsored for so many, but it's for the right charities. But I'm getting 3 or 4 charities that you're going to help and benefit, because I'm seeing a charity with your name on it, and it is going to go above and beyond. Okay, so will you watch that, where it's going to be quite heartfelt with that. So trust your intuition. It's taken you to where you need to be, and you've got a lot of people around you, a lot of people that love you and guide you. You've got a massive paperwork to do that you've got to be sorted out. Watch the knee, because it'd be long standing as well, because they're bringing me back to the beginning again. And keep an eye on it, as I said, in later years, not so much now. Okay, and watch that, but watch all the trips and where you're going.
Yeah.
So I hope that makes sense for you. And going forward, watch out for new beginnings in the area here for you, but it's all going forward. So a lot of love from your family and people around you, and lots of love from everybody. And I hope that's given you something to think about.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of sense.
Okay, so don't worry, but get your passport ready. You're off.
Wow, there's a lot of things I didn't expect you to know there.
So
no one knows it.
Yeah, and as I said, because I don't know anything about it, this is the reason why this is done, and the trips you've been spoken about, and also because we haven't met before, you know, and it's the first time, and this is why, this is how I like to work. So again, it's the cards tell me a little bit. Your knee's been a thing this afternoon because it hasn't gone away, and I just want to say be careful.
Yeah.
You know, don't pull it, just be careful of it as well. So keep an eye on it. One thing I want to leave you with, they keep giving me a snooker table for you. So is anyone playing snooker or wants a snooker table?
No,
Like a playroom, in like a room where I've got all sports.
I mean, we've got one downstairs.
Okay, I just keep saying it, and they're saying to me is, you know, when you got the felt on it, just be careful, because I think someone might get a little bit too excited with the felt, and there's like a little either tear, so it's like, be careful.
Okay.
Okay, so just watch where that is. So I'll leave that with you.
Yeah, thank you.
And I hope it's given you something to think about.
Well, thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome. It's my pleasure.
Oh.